there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. And yes, I'm on a transfer. I'm in the middle of a fight. I'm bad. It's okay, though. The fight's almost done. Let me just get rid of this real quick. How do I want to do this? Steer, 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 steer. Okay, I know how I want to do this. You don't mind me. Quickly just finishing this up real quick. I was debating if I wanted fried rice earlier, because Dad made some kimchi fried rice. Too bad he didn't finish it, like, earlier. Like, why did you just make it now, Father? Excuse you? Like, thank you for making some yummy food, but... gosh darn it. Was kinda hoping it'd be earlier. You know? Whatever, though. 1 month and 1 week with Annie. Oh, man. Too many good batters. I am excited, though, for anniversary quartz. That's gonna be nice. Oh gosh, Domon. And double Summer Scotty. Aw, man, imagine having Summer Scotty. One of those must be nice situations. Okay, I'm just gonna live here. As long as I live, it's all good in the world. Ah, yes, I won't spend seeing for it. Totally not. Ha 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 ha. So the fact that they always die to his instant death, why his of all? Like they wouldn't die to, for example... Wait, oops. I'll make my life easier. Needle Chris? So one can make great use of your command skills to NP spam. That is another fun way. Okay, this is good. Look at me getting my bonds. Look at all these delicious bonds. I don't care how long these fights take, I just want bonds. I still need more bonds though. Oh, his death has a higher chance than Nidocris. Okay. Yee! Let me just make one apple. Mmm, yummy. Delicious. And now that I'm here, back to the paper moon. So, back to section 3, Holy Grail War, your starlet. And then in the end, I will try for Durga. Would you mind telling us about the differences between the various AI types while we head back to repair? Yeah, I left the fight sitting. The names have given me a fairly clear idea, but I would like to be certain. After work, I literally got home, checked my phone for a tiny bit, and then just passed out. Yes, of course. Repairs type Rs, as you can probably guess, repair damaged or injured AIs. Transfers type T AIs carry goods and information when they're needed. Builds type Bs create new things. Keeps type Ks, well, keep AIs from naturally degrading over time. Their role is similar to ours, except they're more focused on regular maintenance. And growth type Gs produce the base materials from which this world itself is made. They're responsible for making everything in this world needs except raiment. That includes things like the materials used to construct all these buildings. What about servants? Do you already know what kind of servant each type's master has? No, I'm afraid not. I think the caster probably came from Bill, but that's about it. Oh? And we saw another one around Keep when we tried a bit of light scouting. I think they were a Lancet.
Ahem. Whoops, sorry about that. Is it just me or is the air kind of bad here?
I'm not detecting any toxins in the atmosphere. It's probably just you. Anyway, that Lancer was...
Hey, look over there!
Why do you keep interrupting me, Berserker? What is it now?
There. Those Type Ds are definitely in a hurry. Maybe something bad happened?
I guess they were, weren't they? Wanna take a look? Let's go check it out. I like to make sure everything's alright just in case. You know, let's go check it out. Let's be nosy. Okay, then let's follow them.
Phew.
What is that? Malicious data. If we leave them to their own devices, they'll destroy everything they can get their hands on. You remember what the governor said? They're one of the problems we regularly have to deal with. That's not good. Gotcha, so we should help the Type Ds get rid of them? Malicious data shows up fairly regularly, so the Type Ds are used to dealing with it. But it does seem like it takes them a little time to assemble in sufficient numbers.
I see. Then we should help them. We may be prohibited from attacking other AIs in this area, but that doesn't mean we can't help them out, right?
No, it doesn't. I don't think that would be a problem. What are you up to?
Who do you think I am, you fool? Helping poor, downtrodden citizens is the duty of royalty and warriors, and I am both. Gods like you might have trouble understanding this, but humans that have to rely on each other to help all the time. For help all the time. Ah, another keen insight from my brilliant mind. Alright, AIs, stand back. We'll have this taken care of in no time flat.
Yeah, we. AKA me and Cammy. Because I love Cammy. I'm gonna keep my team. I could put Mary Anning in the front too, because she is a Lancer, or I could bring out one of my actual Lancers, my other Lancers. But no, for the bonds. Oh, plus it's AoE anyways. I was thinking Enkidu, but I'm like, Enkidu can't Enkidu the things here because he's only, of course, single target. So that would have been silly, regardless. Sion skill. Why not? Just do that. Just get some more NP. Single enemy though, so Base death rate for the coins is 80%. Wow. Needle has 50% instant kill rate, and a skill doubles it for 3 turns. So technically she could do a thing. And you know what? Let me just do a thing. Speaking of doing a thing. Still only an 80% death rate odds. Ah. Okay, they should be able to defeat him. Methinks. Stare. Okay, Nidocris is too unreliable. Poor Nidocris. Now, woohoo! Beautiful. Delicious rock. Hello. I feel alright. I was debating eating fried rice earlier, but it's too late. Thank you for your assistance. As the basic subordinates which govern our thought dictate, we would like to offer you some raiment as a token of our appreciation. Think of it as a certificate of merit for saving our lives. We hope you accept it.
Oh, really now? I didn't do it for reward, but thank you just the same. You're too kind.
Oh my goodness, see for raiment. Ooh, what's the curse thing? I'm debating how many rolls I want to give this banner.
Hehehe, this is perfect. I've achieved the maximum reward with minimal effort, and now I've got heavy pockets to show for it. Sometimes I'm so smart scary.
Bro, you just said that out loud, I think. I don't think you're just thinking this in your mind, are you?
Oh, thank you, but I'm good. Let the assassin have that.
Understood. That was so nice of you, Berserker. To be honest, I thought you were gonna try and keep it all for yourself. Sorry for doubting you.
Don't be stupid. If I'm the only servant with a full belly, then I'll be the only one fighting on the front line next time someone attacks. Come here and listen to me. From now on, we'll let them take as many hits for us as we can. Our priorities here are staying safe and conserve our energy. You see, I can't afford to lose this war. That's right. There's an enemy out there I can't allow to win, no matter what. Yeah! Pinching your own servants, derriere? What kind of master are you? Did you figure you're dealing with a genuine prince?
I like how she ended up just like pinching his booty, as one does, you know? I guess that would be easy access in that case. Ooh, Lancer Ares could do a thing though, but 30%, never mind. Maybe if you'd stop saying such cowardly things, I wouldn't have to pinch your butt. Anyway, it looks like some of you type Ds are a little hurt. Let me heal you. I finally get to show everyone what I can do. Just you wait. I'll have you all back to perfect condition in no time. When I'm done, there won't be a scratch in any of you.
Cowardly things, huh?
Not only can she not loop because insta-kill activates first, but she can't even leverage her insta-kill because it's too low. Poor Lancer Ares. Are you feeling alright? I have a decent grasp of your condition thanks to the ether light. But that is not the same thing as monitoring all your vitals 24/7. So if at any point you feel something is wrong, tell me immediately. I feel fine so far, thanks. Some tough-looking guys headed your way. Be on your guard just in case. Oh. Interesting, mecha. Oh, don't worry. Everything's fine. That's Defense Prime AI. I think I mentioned this before, but she doesn't take part in the Holy Grail War because she's too busy with her regular duties. Type D Prime AI. Hello, Type R Master. I understand you helped my Type Ds deal with some malicious data. Apologies for my late arrival, and thank you on behalf of my subordinates. Hey, it wasn't just us. We all worked together to take care of this. May I ask who that is? It's kind of hard to explain. At first, I thought they were just lost. But after talking to the central governing AI, we found out they're actually participants of the AI Holy Grail War. So I hope you'll treat them the same way you treat us. Understood. Stare. Hello, pretty lady. Since she's an AI, she doesn't have an individual name. I guess that's kind of awkward for you, Say, why don't you come up with a nickname for yourself? Even just a temporary one. Berserker gave me mine. It turns out names are kind of a nice thing to have. Hesitant. Determined to be a difficult task. Requesting assistance. Okay. I guess we can help with that. It'd probably be best if it was something related to your role, right? Let's see. You're the head of defense type D's AIs. So maybe something along those lines? Then I will go with DX. DX? That kind of sounds like a symbol rather than a name to me. But I guess it's okay. It's certainly easy to remember. It almost sounds like she gave herself a Kamen Rider name. Type D AIs and myself exist to keep this road stable. I therefore ask the rules to be respected and minimize collateral damage to other AIs and this world to a minimum during combat. She's kind of stiff for an AI, huh? We all are, really. She's just kind of more so than the rest. In the outside world, I think they call her a workaholic. Hey, hello, hello. She takes her duty to keep the world peaceful very seriously. She's also very, very literal, so no messing around, okay? Got that? No messing around. Yeah, don't even think about it. Remember, we're the ones who have to deal with the consequences. Don't do it! Nuh-uh. Don't even think about it. See, doesn't it? Kamen Rider DX?
Why is all this directed at me? Do you think I'm a child or something? But anyway,
Hey girl. Stare. Oh gosh, this is actually kind of reminding me of work earlier today. So at one point, I decided to take like a 10-minute break, go out to like eat my lunch a little bit early. I wanted to snack on it while it was fresh. And for some reason, there was like this one weird lady. I think at one point she was either taking pictures or clips of me eating, based on like the way she brought out her phone and was holding it like picture taking thing. And I'm like, this is awkward. I'm gonna walk away now. I didn't want to talk to her. What is it?
No, this one's not quite right either. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take that armor off.
What did I just say about messing around? I'm sorry about him, DX. He has a bad habit of slobbering all over every new woman he meets.
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of dog sniffing around.
Anyway, will you type-D's mind handling the cleanup? Thanks. Well then, we better get going.
Warning. Malicious data spawning rates are currently rising, perhaps as a side effect of the system Grail War. Be on your guard. Unidentified forms of aggressive data in this area have also been detected. I recommend caution should you encounter them.
Unidentified forms of aggressive data? And they're not more of Cassier's wriggly things?
Negative. We believe they're similar to Cassier's summoned familiars, which also are a threat to the public's safety and treated with caution. However, I'm referring to something else entirely.
Then, what exactly is it?
Unknown. Our reports say that they appear to be human sheep shadows. The other type Ds and I will be informing all masters of this development soon. Now, I must return to my post.
I'm not sure what that was all about, but it sounds like she was warning us to watch out for hostile creatures. Naturally, my calculations accounted for such an occurrence. After all, it is exceptionally rare for a given location to have only a few different types of enemies. The best thing we can do is remain alert and be ready to adapt to the situation as it demands. I'd agree with that. Yeah, gotta be ready for anything. Good point. Okay, let's head back to repair headquarters for real this time. For real, for real? And I like how it's unknown enemies. And delicious sinklorts. Repair partition subdivision. Desire central nerve reasons. The drops for this place are so pretty looking. I want to eat them. They remind me of like fancy candy. Like I want to eat some delicious completo. Ooh. It feels like time passes differently here, so I didn't know you had night. I'm kind of surprised to see you have night here too. We just have it to make things easier. The sky is just a big projection on the ceiling. Were we to observe from the outside, I doubt we could see any meaningful difference between day and night. My guess is that they just use a nightfall as a way to mark the end of a single conceptual cycle. Yes, that's right. Ooh, shoes.
Hey, let me ask you something. Can you lend your bow and arrow to someone else? Do they still work if someone decides to use them?
What are you, stupid? I told you, I have no intention to do any work. What would happen if she did give her weapon out? Oh, a new tower event? Oh, wonderful! Hey, hello, hello.
No, I got that. That's why I'm just asking you to lend me your gear. Come on, what's the harm? Think of all the beautiful women out there I haven't even laid eyes on yet. I know they're too shy to talk to me even though they absolutely adore me. But with a little help from these arrows, they can have all the courage they need.
This dude... Do you have a Discord server? Yes! Link inside of card. Did you just... purr? Never do that again. That was revolting. Anyway, what woman are you even talking about? The only one around you right now is your master.
Her, believe me, I have no interest in an immature little brat like her. Even I can't imagine how uninterested I am. I mean, even I can't believe how uninterested I am. Now come on, let me borrow it. Don't you want me to have a bright future?
This dude... Shut up. I think I heard him talking... I think I heard him take another dig at me. But that aside... I can't tell if those two get along great or terribly. They almost seem like... Hey, since you came here from the outside world, maybe you can answer this for me. The kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other, with neither holding back. Is that, what it's like between siblings? I think you could say that. I'd say so. Pretty heartwarming, right? Yeah, I think you could say that. Yeah, it is. I knew it. You know, I've always felt there was something nice about the idea of family. I don't know if it's a quirk I developed naturally back when I was a standard prime AI, or if it came about as a part of my randomized personality when I became a master. But either way, I think relationships like that are just so joyful, so peaceful, so warm. That's why, maybe I should be telling you this, but if I win the Holy Grail War, I'm planning to wish for a family. One that can all live together. I'll help you make a family. Okay, that sounds bad. Never mind. That's the vision I have for us. So if I become the next central governing AI and I get to customize this world how I like, I'm planning to make it so we get along. We get a little more diversity among the different AIs. I know we already have some differences between us now, but I want to make them more detailed and systematic so that we can have something like a real familial relationships. That sounds like a beautiful wish. That's gonna make things awkward. You know what? I'll just say her wish sounds beautiful for her as long as it's like... Depending. Never mind, second one. Hehe. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying I wanted you to let me win or anything. It was just...
No, it's fine. Go ahead and let her hear it. You want to pressure your opponents. If you want something, don't be afraid to reach for it. Tell the whole world why you think you deserve it. In fact, you shouldn't hold back even if you don't deserve it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's how I've always lived my life. Did you not see me just a minute ago asking to borrow the god of love's bow and arrow?
I refuse, if you recall. Besides, didn't living like that get you into all kinds of trouble? Sure, Merlin might not have that spell written down, but what about Lady Avalon? Hehehe.
Yes, it's right. There was something I wanted so badly, I was willing to start a war. That's why I fought. I have no regrets in that regard. Even now, I think it was the right call. Even if I were reborn a million times over, I'd still do the exact same thing. And it's no different now. I'm fighting for what I want. We might be working together right now, but I have no intention of handing you the win. When this is over, be ready for that.
So, what is it you want now?
Oh ho ho! You're really going there? Fine then, I'll tell you. I want everything!
Fame.
Wealth, glory, fame, pleasure, and so much more besides. Basically, I want everything I want.
I like that. I just want what I want. That's the best answer. Oh, Skahak knows how to do that too. Oh ho ho, even better.
Don't even bother asking me something stupid like what I want more than anything. There's nothing like...
Like...
No, there's no point in limiting what you want.
Well, hang on. Then how come you're constantly leering at every woman you meet for the first time? It's really gross, you know.
Well, I guess I can't deny I do that. All I can say is that my heart keeps telling me to look for a woman. Probably a wife candidate. I'm an incredibly handsome prince after all. It just makes sense for me to marry a beautiful woman. Wahaha!
Well, I guess that's a family too, as long as everyone's there. I mean, as long as everyone's there because they want to be.
Anyway, once I get my hands on everything, then I can be sure what I want will be there among it all. Wahaha! Now do you see the genius of my incredible wish? It's the whole reason someone as great and noble as myself would deign to help my master win the war. Once you become the governing AI, you can change this tiny world however you like, right? So first, I'm going to have you build me an enormous golden palace. Then I'm going to have it filled with treasure and delicious food. Yeah.
You're just horribly selfish, aren't you, Berserker?
Wrong. You're just too simple-minded. You could have any wish in the world, and the only thing you can think of is to use it for something as insignificant as family. Is family really all that great? You have no idea how loud it can be living with 100 brothers.
Of course I don't. Don't bring up such weird examples. Granted, my actual knowledge of normal one is theoretical and not practical. But still... Anyway, at least you know what family is like. I'm a little jealous of that. Oh, here's another question I hope you can help me with. If all of you were a family, would Kama and Sion be your daughters? My daughters? No? I love Cammy, but I don't like it when she calls me mommy. No. No. That's right, my little girls are the apples of my eye. I mean, I would say we're more like siblings, so they're my little sisters. The first one. Hello, daughters. That's right, my little girls are the apples of my eye. I kind of want... As much as it makes me cringe, I'm tempted to go for it. Oh man, do I want to have them as my daughters, or do I want them to be my siblings? Decisions. Okay, I'd rather have sisters. They're my little sisters. Look of disgust, kind of. What was that? Don't treat me like a child. I just happened to be in this form when this all happened. Don't lump me in with this shady alchemist. What do you mean, shady? There's nothing about my current form or thought processes which could be seen as shameful. In terms of ability, I prefer to think of myself as a trusted, supportive colleague rather than a daughter or sister figure. But I will admit that this is merely an expression of personal preference. And so I will not insist you think of me that way. Even if you did, I cannot guarantee it would make me happy. Furthermore, one's position in an organization is not something you declare for yourself, but rather...
Ha ha ha! Play nice now. From where I stand, you're all just little girls barely out of the nursery. There's practically no difference.
Did you include me in that? Need I remind you that I'm the prime AI of an entire partition.
So?
Do you all hear the noise coming from the headquarters? I wonder if something happened there. Let me try the intertype comms. Huh? No one's picking up. That's weird. I did not ask this earlier, but do all AIs have comms functionality? Basically, all AIs of the same type can communicate with each other over a network. It's a little more difficult between different types though. You can only communicate with one other AI at a time. To do so, you have to exchange unit numbers first. There are other ways to communicate remotely, but those are typically reserved for emergencies. Anyway, right now, the Type R network appears to be down. So I can't get in touch with the other Type Rs at the headquarters. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's hurry. Uh-oh, did someone steal our base?
Oh, not steal our base, slaughter our base.
No! Those are... Oh no, it's the unknowns attacking!
You certainly took your time coming home. Don't you know you're supposed to lock up when you go out for a walk? Oh yes, it's very dangerous leaving your home unattended. You never know what could happen.
Gosh darn it. Like, come on, out of all the ones to go after, you're going after the nurses. So incredibly rude. This punk. Yeah, we didn't lock the door, unfortunately.
Come now. Did you really think I would let you escape? Ah, I love it. There's nothing better than plunging your sword into a woman's flesh. Even if that woman is just a lifeless doll. Ha 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 ha. That face. I don't care how you get your kicks, Caster. Just make sure you devour all that Ronnie meant.
Stop this right now. So he's Caster, and you must be Caster's master.
Is it not obvious? Berserker and his master really are idiots. The system Grail War is a battle for resources. If you truly understand that, you wouldn't have let a blue blood like me waltz in and crack your precious treasure chest. We may be different types of AI, but we're still fundamentally the same in that we would require the same resources. Breaking into and jamming your network was trivial, but you could never do that, could you? The moronic look in your face tells me everything I need to know.
Never mind that. Just let them all go now.
And why would I do that? You don't need to be from Grow to figure out that the most efficient way to harvest Roniment in this world is to steal it. Wait, don't tell me you actually plan to only collect it from your own partition? Wow, just when I thought you'd reached the apex of stupidity, you show me the new heights you can soar to. Even an utter moron should have been able to see this was the best solution. I almost pity you, seeing what an incompetent set of characteristics the randomizer stuck you with.
You know, I can't put my finger on why, but something about this prick is really pissing me off.
In theory, there's nothing wrong with taking what you want. In practice, only those blessed with lineage, looks, and talent can actually get away with it. Meaning, people like me. But a sniveling brat like you, don't make me laugh.
It looks like we're going to have to fight, but please be careful. According to my calculations, the fact that he's chosen to show himself here means we fight, clearly. Yep, means we fight, legit. But it'll be fine, it's just the first fight. This is a long section after all, it's gonna get harder and harder. So there ain't no fear here. Oh, that's what his command spells look like. Interesting. I kinda like how they're just lines. All connected lines. How fancy of him. Okay, now I'm just gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do that one. Here you go, take this. Why not? And we... Oh, this fight ends after he uses his NP. Oh man. I could've just went all out then. Oh well. Oh, that was still pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm just gonna make her extra powerful. You know what? Take a little... Good. Goods is good, and bonk. This punk though. I imagine he probably make disturbing faces like Gilderay as well. Did I play HSR? Yes. I gotta continue the story though. Oh my goodness, I need so much Stellar Jades to save up. But I've been neglecting the game. And that's on me. You know I choose violence. I am not ready for Saber, that's why I gotta save up so many Stellar Jades. Like, I want to max her. Ideally, I'd want to get all of her and all of her light cone. No, not even ideally. I will. Let's just see how much my wallet will suffer for it. Hopefully my wallet won't cry. Yes, this curse is too many gotchas for real. Heck, I'm still biding my time for summoning from the Battle Cats Baki collab. Cause I will try a bit, cause I think Baki's funny. And then afterwards for Battle Cats, I just gotta wait till the Sonic collab. And hope that Knuckles lets me summon him. He's the goal. Like imagine the team. Hatsune Miku. With Baki. With Knuckles. Heck, maybe even one of the Evangelion collab peoples. I'm gonna have the most wild looking setup. Or heck, I can even put a Fate Stay Night character in as well. So it could be the weirdest team ever. I can predict their every move, but there are just too many of them to keep up. Not to mention their overwhelming magical energy advantage.
Aw, glorious. What could be more right than the strong violating the weak? What could be more natural than the righteous punishing the errant? It feels so excellently, scrumptiously good. But of course it does. Of course it does. Well, apologize, damn it.
No?
Hehe, the scent of blood. Ah, the scent of blood. You did want to smell it, didn't you? Yes, of course. The punishment was inevitable. We had a pact. That's why this room will become a window into hell. And so my writhing fiends will devour all of you.
I could imagine Devil May Cry series having a collab with Battle Cats. Battle Cats collabs with everything, which I like.
This is all unfolding exactly how expected. So much so, it's downright pathetic. Did none of you fools think to plan ahead? Did you actually pay the central governing AI a visit without replenishing your Roniments after your last battle? Well, my caster's been stocking up on Raniments at every opportunity. Of course he would have more than you.
I hate to admit it, but he's right. They've got tons more fuel to work with than we do. This isn't looking great.
Did you just call me a fool? Why, you insolent, stupid brat! Was it not you who failed to make any preparations whatsoever? Even the simplest of AIs could have seen this coming. Did you really think you were safe just because you teamed up? That doing so would be enough to defeat someone so obviously superior? Fool is hardly a strong enough word. How could you not see that having two servants in a single area means dividing its resources between them? I have nothing to fear from such weak servants, not even two of them together. You should have tried thinking before waltzing in here.
If I use my command spell, I might be able to boost my Raniment temporarily. But what if that's still not enough to win? And even if I win this battle, I won't be able to use it again in the future. Is it worth the risk?
It's over. The two of you together still can't hope to match my skill. There's nothing else to it.
I don't like the thought of losing to these two, especially first thing. Like, look at them. Look at those smug, punchable faces. Really now? Well, what if we make it 3 then? 3? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Another punchable face! And he got the pretty boy. I don't know if I don't know if I wanna have an alliance with him of all people. It'd be he. Ew. Not to live. Or maybe I'm just judging him, you know? He might just look like Lev. He might not actually be Lev. It's randomized after all. Oh gosh. Ooh, okay, the Storm Pod quests are still the best place to use teapots. Nice.
What the? Who the hell are you? We're guests, but then again, I guess there's no point in dragging this out. This guy here's a rider, and I'm his master. My name is... Heh, it's weird having a name as an AI, but once I became a master, I didn't feel right with that one. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, as I was saying, my name's Lainor. Lainor Gusion.
Ah, okay. Hello, Lainor. Yes.
So you're a caster, huh? I'm here because I had something I wanted to talk to the leader of the repair about. I had taken a number and waited my turn, but since they didn't have any number to take, well... Maybe you ought to come back another time. You've got no idea how much power we've got stored up, right? Doesn't matter how lopsided the equation is now. One unknown variable is all it takes to mess up your whole formula. Humph, no matter. We already whittled down your resources and increased our own. For blue bloods like ourselves, failure's not an option. We can afford to take our time. Come on, caster. Yes, good point. It wouldn't be any fun to get these wretches punishment all over at once. They need to be even more afraid of me. They need to grind their heads into the floor in desperate apology.
That face again, so punchable. Oh my goodness. Like, Ray Saber, I don't hate you, but... Your caster personality with your saber body is just... Ah! Okay, I finished giving the Type R's first aid. Though, of course, some of them didn't make it. Anyway, I guess this means we owe yet another person our lives. Thank you, Rider and Rider's Master. That is who you are, right?
That's right. It's just like I told you, I'm Transfer's Prime AI and Rider's Master.
Professor Lev, Lainor, Lev.
Why are you looking at me like that? Do you recognize me from somewhere? That's weird. The randomizer's creations are supposed to be completely, well, random. It's entirely possible it sometimes chooses personalities randomly from some kind of base template. Not a lot we can do when it turns out someone completely unhinged. Anyway, don't worry about it. I might look like some guy you knew, but I'm a completely different person.
And are you Prince of Lanling, but a rider? I'ma ask him.
No way. You recognize Ryder's face too? Well, his mask anyway.
Yeah.
Damn, just my luck. Oh well. I guess it was only a matter of time until our true names came out anyway. Go on, Ryder, say hello. If that is what you command, Master, otherwise, I have no intention of saying anything. I'm but a tool. And no, that is not my name. I am neither a king nor a prince. Maybe I was known by that name at one point or another, but it's not who I am now. I'm merely a sword, a warrior. Gao Changgong.
Well, damn, that's cold. You've built some pretty tall, thick walls around your heart, haven't you? So much so that I get the sense you'd cut me down for real if I even try to touch them. Gao Changgong. That is the name of the general who is known as the Prince of Lanling. So I suppose that is his name as a rider.
Okay, and? What's the Rider faction doing here? Isn't it obvious? We're in the middle of a system grail war. I came to have our servants fight to the death.
Bro!
Kidding! This is repair, right? I actually brought a subordinate of mine. I need repaired.
What a joke! Ah, you jokester. Oh my goodness. So silly.
We can fight to the death whenever. Right now, I've got other concerns. Huh?
Oh, cute! Look at her with her little delivery moped thing. Aww. Hello. I'm a Ronnie Series Type T AI from Transfer. This is super embarrassing to admit, but I had an accident on my last route when a bug came out of nowhere and surprised me. And she even blushes. Aww. Oh my, so you're here for treatment? And these two escorted you? Yes, exactly. I see. But why would you go all the way to an enemy's headquarters in the middle of a war?
I get where you're coming from. True, it's not like this is the only way we could get her patched up. We could have flagged down a Type R visiting another partition and asked her for help or sent a formal repair request. Hell, we could have even used an emergency roadside repair kit. But now that I'm a master, I'm finding I have a new desire I've never had before. I find myself wanting to look around and see all kinds of new things for myself. So here I am, seeing Repairs HQ in person. There's so much you can't really understand until you've taken a good look at it, right? So I thought I'd come do just that for this place.
I see. That's weird. What do you think, Misaki? He's sus. I can't explain it very well, but I can't help but be a little suspicious. It's hard to explain why I definitely feel guarded around him. Sus. That is the obvious reaction, yes. I'm pleased to see you approaching this rationally.
Haha, yeah, that tracks. Well then, how about I just don't do anything where you can't see me? I'll even order Ryder not to move either. I can't get up to any funny business with you watching me. I definitely can't go around wreaking havoc on my own that way, yes?
Well, I guess in that case... We're not going to take our eyes off you, but if you're okay with that, fine. Fine. What about you, Ryder? You don't mind your master going off on his own?
If this is what my master wants, I will abide by his orders. As I said, I am no more than his tool.
I see.
Hey, how about lending me a Type R to be my guide? I don't want to have to shout anytime I want to ask you something. I think I'll start by asking about the treatment pods and medical kits. No wait, maybe I should start with this building. There's so many things I never paid attention to before, now that I'm so curious about them all.
Oh, to be fair, Lev was only evil because he was taken over by Floros. Apparently in other timelines, he took his own life to keep the incineration plan from being enacted. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Lev. I guess unpossessed Lev is fine. Possessed Lev, though. Ugh. I agree, he is weird. I don't know how anyone else could put it.
So what? He really did come here just to see how Repair treats AIs? Well, at least he helped us get rid of Castor.
I can at least say that I genuinely do not sense any hostility from that master or servant. Though I do sense a great deal of caution on his part, or rather, determination not to get too friendly with us. Oh, and he was friends with Toko Aozaki. Ooh. With Toko of all of them. He won't even look us in the eye. He's just standing there with his back to the wall. He's standing there menacingly. And there we go. Scanning. And we're done. Wow, the treatment was fast as one of our deliveries. Please accept this running as thanks. Thanks for that. Now, where's the master gone off to?
An almost perfectly complete world that inevitably leads to the future. Fascinating, seriously fascinating. Oh, are you done?
Yes, sir. I've been watching him all this time and he didn't do anything shady. In all the time he's been here, he hasn't tried anything suspicious.
Okay, let's head back then.
So what, you really only came here for a tour?
I said as much, didn't I? The future is bearing down on us quickly. We don't have any time to waste.
And even so, you still don't want to fight today?
No, I guess I don't. This would all be over once we fight, and I feel like I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. The Castor pair, on the other hand, seem to have very aggressive personalities. I don't know if they'll try attacking here again or somewhere else next time they make a move, but either way, I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they do.
Yes, I'm sure it will not. I already calculated as much myself.
Hey, while I'm here, let me pay for the tour with some information as well as raiment. We're from the transfer partition and we have a rider, so we're a good deal more mobile than the other AIs, which let us scout out the other partitions. We didn't get a super in-depth look, but it was enough for a rough sense of things. You may already know this, but Bill is the one with the Castor. It looks like Gro has a saber and Keep's got the Lancer.
Which one was where again? Here. As you can see, Repair's neighbors are build and transfer. Gro and Keep are over there. Over here. Got it.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this at this point, but Castor camps, the one being the most aggressive right now. As far as we can tell, the Saber and Lancer camps still have yet to make any moves. I don't know if that's because their masters just aren't combative, or because they're building up their strength as part of a more elaborate plan. You see that includes the Lancer camp too? Yeah, that's right. So far, they haven't done a thing. Hell, they haven't even left their partition. So they're either not aggressive or they're busy planning, huh? Neither of those can be right, not in his case.
Is something wrong, Berserker?
What, with me? Of course not. I'm the same as always. Anyway, we should start heading back. But hey, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Real soon. We don't have any other choice, after all.
Bye, Lainur. Bye, Ryder.
Now then, how to actually get back?
Perking up. Are you saying you want to try racing Mr. Ryder's horse against us? Transfer his high-speed assets? Because that's sure what I heard.
Huh? Haha, well, that wasn't my intention.
Let's do it. We're the fastest beings in this world. We can't afford to lose a race. Hey, don't ignore me.
Still refusing to talk with anyone who isn't me, Ryder. If you order me to, I will. If you do not, I will not. That's all there is to it, Master. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't expect me to act on my own accord for any reason. I will never make a move, fight, or use my noble phantasm of my own volition. I will not do anything at all without explicit permission. In exchange, I'll do everything my master commands. That's my only purpose. If, as my master, you were hoping for me to perform my duties in a way that exceeds your expectations, then I am probably the worst servant you could have hoped for. I'm but a sword. No, as Ryder, I am no more than a horse. Point me in the direction you want me to go, and I will run at your command. Yes, that's right. Everyone knows what happens to tame horses who run off on their own. I'm more of a thinker than an instinctual actor. If that approach leads to fewer unknown factors, it'll make things easier for me. So no, I don't have any problems with it. All I want is for you to work hard for the future.
So now what? Like, are we racing or not? As a Type T, I prefer not to pass up a chance to show off my skills. I'm especially good at hairpin turns. Hey, I was talking to you.
Heh, well, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about speed. If I'm really in a hurry, I'll just use my own machine.
Come to think of it, I remember the Prime Transfer AI had a special high-speed asset in the form of a motorcycle. The one with the funny-looking handlebars.
I do, but I left my chopper back at the base. Though when I do want to move quickly, I don't care what kind of vehicle I use. Still, my focus right now isn't just on covering distance. I want to really take in my surroundings. That means I prefer a different method of transport. I'd like one that lets me focus on speed as well as observation. That's why I had you ride here in Ryder's horse with me after we picked you up.
So, does it mean you don't need a speedster like myself?
Not at all. In fact, it's perfect that you're here. You see, I do want to get back to HQ and start going over the information I learned today. Plus, giving Ryder a chance to rest would be a good idea too. So yes, I would like to use your vehicle to go home. Just don't give it too much throttle. Because if we happen to come across something interesting on the way back, I'm going to have to stop to examine it until my curiosity is satisfied.
I wonder how long it's gonna take to get back. He's gonna be like, ooh, look at that rock. That's an interesting rock. Oh, that tree! I have to stare at that tree next. Oh my goodness, it's a store. Next. Okay, we need to update our comms protocol to make sure we can stay in touch and get back here at a moment's notice if anything happens. So add a layer of encryption, make it extra strong, and... Are you alright? If there's anything I can do to help, are you alright? Of course I am. I do miss the Type Rs we lost, but I can't just stand around moping. Why don't you all go ahead and rest up? Don't worry about me, I'll get some sleep too once I'm done with work. How do the Type Rs usually sleep? The Night Watch girl remains on active duty while the rest enter their management pods. As for you guys, what to do about you? The management pods are kind of rough and bulky since they're designed for AI, so I don't think you'll find them very comfortable. I'm okay sleeping anywhere, don't worry, I'm used to camping out. I'm okay sleeping anywhere. For the time being, I think we'll be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. Though it would of course be best if we had a single room where the three of us could rest together. I prefer to avoid each of us having our own room. Why? Do you still suspect me? Or are you up to something? It is not just you. It is of paramount importance that we keep Misaki safe while she sleeps. There's nothing more to it than that. Or do you have some kind of problem with that? I kind of feel like you two aren't entirely getting along. I'm probably just imagining things though. We have plenty of rooms that will suit you, so I'll just show you to the closest one. Okay, good night. Yay, sleepover! Woohoo! 3 beds. Not too big, not too small. There are no proper beds here, but there are enough exam tables for us all to rest on. And it seems to let us both keep an eye out for possible intruders and secure an exit route. Great. Then let's go to bed. It's the perfect chance to immerse ourselves in the most familiar, most inescapable form of depravity there is. And of course, I'll be there to escort you every step of the way. Oh, this is my new room. Your bed is over there. If you like, I can employ my evil eye to reposition you. Forcibly, if necessary. Fine, whatever you say. What's the harm in sharing a bed anyway? It's easier to keep her safe that way, you know? Stupid meddling Sion. I knew it. Something does not feel right. Is it really the Kama we know from Chaldea? What's so wrong about cuddling? I mean, she's gonna protect me. I'm gonna be the little spoon. I'll let her protect me as little spoon. Hello, nurses. Tentacle monsters. Ah, the face, of course. She's haunting my dreams. Gosh darn it, sir. Why are you living in my head rent-free? Awaken in cold sweat. Are you having trouble sleeping, Misaki? I'm sorry, did I wake you? No, you did not. Remember, you and I connected via Ether Light now. One of the things this means is that in quiet times like this, I am always keenly aware of your physical condition. So I can tell right away whenever you wake up, and when your pulse is spiking as it is now. What's got your heart racing anyway? I haven't even snuck into your bed yet. Yet. That said, I've got a pretty good idea. Well, go ahead and tell us anyway. I can lend you, well... It won't be sympathetic, but it is at least an ear. So go on, spit it out. You've been avoiding certain things, trying not to talk about them. And you just can't hold back any longer, right? Oh my goodness, Cammy, you know me so well. The fact is, ever since I came to this world, there's a hard truth I've been avoiding, telling myself I didn't have to think about it. But it's just not true. I want to be very clear about that now. To who? To myself, who else? I want to remind myself that I don't want to look away. That I don't want to pretend this is fine. Because this sense of unease is like a knife in the heart. And it won't let me forget, even in my sleep. Even if these people are AIs, they shouldn't be used like that. AI or not, I can't sit back and let them be treated like they're disposable. I knew you would say that, just as I calculated. You do know they're not actually alive, right? They're just constructs of people running on programming. Even knowing that, you still won't stand for them being killed the way they are? They were? Yeah, that's right. As an alchemist, I come from a long line of rational thinkers, so I feel compelled to say this. In light of this world's rules, and the conditions for winning this war, Caster's actions are entirely rational. At its heart, this Holy Grail war is a scramble for resources, the magical energy equivalent its AI residents possess. And since each faction has their own territory with a certain number of AIs, the most efficient way to obtain that resource is by plundering it from other territories. There's an additional beneficial effect to this method of plundering. By killing another territory's AIs, you not only gain raiment for yourself, you also deny it for your opponent. There can be no arguing that point. So if we were to approach this rationally, we should at least consider employing the same tactic in our effort to win this war. However... Absolutely not. We're not going to do that, period. No way! I won't let Ayus and Duryodhana do that either. No, absolutely not. Right, I thought you would say as much. I accounted for that in my calculations as well. You are the one who led Chaldea to victory against Getty after all. Humph. I really don't like that know-it-all look in your eyes. No fair, being her yes girl and indulging her every whim is supposed to be my job. So when a rank amateur swoops in and steals what should be my job, what can I do but gripe about it? I guess this counts as love too. Alright, let me just make extra sure. It's entirely possible these AIs aren't alive at all. They could just be tools that are automatically regenerated after some time has passed. Even knowing that, do you still want to take a handicap like that going into this fight? Comma, I like robots. I just don't want to see anyone looking to me for help. And not do anything to help them. Yeah. Well, this was really only a matter of time, so it's not like anything's really changed. If you expect me to say something about it, though, tough. I'm quite sure there's meaning in discussing and clarifying our plans going forward. Our goal is to return to the outside world by winning this system Grail War. To do that, we'll cooperate with the Berserker faction and share their territory until we are the last two remaining. We will not resort to short-sighted means for replenishing our resources like killing AIs. And we will not tolerate anyone else doing so either, even our allies here. Is that what you want? Yeah. It might not be the most rational choice, but yes. Yeah. I knew it would come to this. You value such honorable approaches to combat above all else. Your actions are not based simply on what is rational and practical. They've always been guided by something you hold deep in your heart. Most, myself included, cannot do so easily. Anyway, I guess that concludes this discussion. I'm sorry, Sion. Do not be. Whatever disadvantage, you will have me on your side. And according to my calculations, we have a 100% chance of making it out of here that way. You have nothing to apologize for. Now, unless there's something else we need to discuss, perhaps we should all go back to sleep? Oh, while we're up, I might as well ask. I get that you just happen to know who that rider was, since coincidences like that have happened before. But why were you acting a little weirdly toward his master too? I can't clearly remember why, but he seemed like someone we can't trust. I'm not sure what that was, but something told me we shouldn't trust him. He seemed like someone we can't trust. That face. I'm being judgmental. So even the name he gave us sounded both familiar and different to you, huh? I posit that you were not imagining things. Every one of us here now is different from our usual selves in some way. Part of that is probably due to the bugs you are experiencing in your memories. Those bugs are kind of like hard drive errors, so they are not something I can fix with either light. That we cannot find an answer to this is certainly aggravating, but devoting too much of our focus to it will not help matters. For all we know, it may be nothing more than what he said. Maybe when the randomizer made him into a master, it mixed in or randomly chose a pre-existing model of some sort. And now, we may have an idea who that model is based on, but we cannot clearly remember it. Incidentally, how did you feel about his personality? I guess he seemed okay? I think he was like a completely different person. If the randomizer really was only using his appearance data, we may not have much cause for concern. Though of course, it's hard to say for sure since we still do not have much information to work with. On the other hand, you do not remember ever seeing eyes before, right? Then for the time being, all we can do is watch how things unfold. I swear, this world is just endlessly weird. AIs using the faces of people you recognize, people shrinking. We'll have to keep our guard up. But anyway, if we really are done talking now, let's go back to sleep. Say, I know. Wanna try something to keep the nightmares away? I think I can magically come up with something. Like... I love this face though. Look at that face. So cute. Like... What if you had a perfectly shaped body pillow to hug while you slept? Say, hypothetically. Right. Good night. Inducing sleep in 3, 2, 1. Wait, no! Aww! What? Hey! Dang. Okay, that's actually kind of nice how I can just sleep instantly like that, but aw, come on! Sion! I see how it is. You want Kama all to yourself, huh? Okay, we finished upgrading our comm security. Everywhere else was ransacked, has been tidied up too. Perfect! Come on, everyone. It's the start of a new day. Let's make sure it's a great one. Okay. Good morning. Morning. Did you sleep okay? Well, I'm feeling good at the very least. I'm using the Evo Light to manage your physical condition as well, so you should be in fine shape for the time being. Good morning, once again. Welcome back from your trip to the central area. Good morning, and welcome back. Are you hurt? You don't seem to be. Good morning, and welcome back. Scanning for damage. None detected. It seems you either did not sustain any injuries in last night's battle, or your injuries have already been treated. Too bad. Good morning, and welcome back. Please understand that we're not disappointed you're okay. We're just excited to possibly have a chance to demonstrate how useful we can be in our capacity as healers. Wow, she really is popular. They're already surrounded her in no time at all. I think they just want to show off their skills to her. Plus, as healers, we naturally want to patch up any damage we find. And since none of you are AIs, treating your injuries is especially fulfilling. Though I don't think they'd be this excited if they didn't want to pay Misaki back for rescuing them yesterday.
Humph. If anyone should be getting thronged by groupies, it's me.
Be jealous, be salty, sir.
This is really starting my day off on the wrong foot. Alright, all of you, get out of here.
Report. This is Tyranny. Report. Frankly speaking, you're in our way. I'll transition to standard distance mode if I must, but I propose lowering our internal individual affinity rate. Proposal accepted. Base value updated.
Hey, what was that? I'm supposed to be everyone's favorite. Should I be aware of whatever just happened there?
I'm sure it's just your imagination. I knew it. Things being live like this is kind of wonderful. Casually exchanging information among trusted allies of a similar nature. It's nice. Feels like family. Exactly. You think so too, right? I guess you remember what we talked about yesterday then. Of course I remember. I also remember how Kama and I were assigned to the roles of daughters against our will. To be clear, every time this topic comes up, I will continue to deny that there was anything childlike about me. You see, I measured us carefully. In doing so, I determined that I'm approximately 3 centimeters taller than Kama. So I believe that difference is more than sufficient to remove any need to lump us together. On top of that... Wait, where is Kama? Hey, yeah, she's not here. I like how Kama just changed her ascension. What are you so panicked about? I'm right here. I just decided to freshen up and pick some flowers, so to speak. That's all. Why did you make yourself bigger now? Why did you decide to grow now? No particular reason. I just thought the morning of a new day would be a good time for a change of pace. Besides, it's not like you want me to stay this small forever, right? Well, I am keeping your other self in your tiny form just because it's funny to me. I definitely know you at least that well, Master. Whoa, you're bigger now? Did you install a new avatar program or something? You could say that. I might look different now, but I'm still exactly the same person I was before. Yes, that's right. It's just like changing my outfit. There's no deeper meaning to it.
I guess you divine spirit servants really are cut from different cloth. Must be nice, being able to change your appearance at will. Though it does feel kind of sudden.
Yeah, I don't know why she decided to do this now. I have no idea why she did this now. Yeah, I don't know why.
You don't? Really? Wahaha! I wonder what kind of human could be capable of taming the god of love, but now it all makes sense. They say women prefer not to fight with the same weapon when they're in the same battlefield. I've heard they can't even stand it when someone else wears the same color clothing they do. So there you go. It must be the same for gods as it is for humans.
Huh?
Yikes, if looks could kill, alright, better zip these lips.
Anyway, we're just about to replenish our running mint materials. Did you want to join us? You said running mint is a conceptual factor that is this world's magical energy equivalent. And these particular materials comprise this world's physical substances, right? That's right, so if you wanted, you could actually say we're about to have a meal. Grow makes the materials, then Key processes them and adds trace amounts of running mint. Here, see for yourself. A calorie stick. I see. So these are what you AIs ingest to restore your running mint and address any physical deteriorations. I see. Well, this is certainly a meal. The amount of running mint we get from these is just enough to offset what we use in our daily routines. So I don't think it'll be enough to give us an advantage in battle. But since you're all in the same position as AIs yourselves now, I think you should be able to eat them too. Wanna try some? Well, we do need to replenish our energy, so yes. Once we have verified they're safe to eat with my Etherlight, we would love to. Wait, report. Leader, did you know that Keep has been sending us materials like this recently? Ooh. Oh wow, I didn't know they were making things like this nowadays. Ooh, naan. It looks like Indian naan. Yummy. That looks just like some tasty Indian naan. Yummy. Now I want naan and butter chicken curry. Hello, I'm the one who brought those materials here. Oh, hello. From your unit number, it looks like you're the Type T rider brought here yesterday. Yes, I am. Thank you for treating me. I wanted to pay you back, since I want to transfer fastest. I thought I would bring you some of Keith's latest materials. Wait, thank you. And here's some money meant for you in exchange. I like bread in general. You're too kind. Ooh, the starry eyes. Stare. Is something wrong? Well, we transfer AIs actually use a tip system. Each of us is very competitive, but since we're all equally fast, we can't really compete on speed alone. So we're programmed to be jubilant when we receive a tip. Oh, right, you are, aren't you? Let's see, what could I give you as a tip? I don't suppose you have anything, do you? No, sorry, what about you, Kama? No, I don't, what about you, Kama? No, sorry, how about you, Kama? Oh, fine. I guess I can weave you a flower or something. It'd be totally fake, though. How's this? Cute! Oh, I like that! Great. I feel like my speedster fashion sense has really evolved. Thank you. I look forward to my next delivery to you. Now then, while we appreciate the gesture, we also need to be careful about the risks. I've scanned these none with my Etherlight, and I can confirm that it is fundamentally no different from the objects which look like energy bars. The only difference is that their peripheral data has been carefully arranged and that they have been seasoned with unnecessary ornamentation. Or to put it in terms more familiar to us, they have been given extra flavor and aroma. We don't care we don't care which kind we consume since they're functionally identical. But since you're from the outside world, I think you'll find this kind more to your liking. Thank you! If you don't mind us having these, then I'll gladly accept. Thank you! I'd want to eat both. Cause those bars look like calorie mate sticks and I actually like them. Like, sure, they're chalky and they're not that flavorful, but sometimes you just need some calories. Well, if these are a way to replenish magical raiment, then I guess I should have some too. How about you, Berserker?
Forget it. I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot pole. You have them.
Huh? Well, more for us. Nom nom nom.
So I wasn't seeing things. I knew it. He's here in this world too.
Food shop. Menu. Is he just cooking for everyone? I love this.
The wind feels oddly restless today. Is it scared of something, or is it?
Keep AI. Aw, they are chefs. That's cute. I like this. I like this area a lot. Could you quality check this for me, chef?
Oh, sure thing. Trying something new, are we?
There's no point in trying anything new. For type K, there's nothing more important than stability. Although, I suppose it does beg the question of why we wanted you to teach us your material processing techniques in the first place. Well, a lot of factors went into the decision. After comparing the advantages and disadvantages,
It simply means you prefer things which taste good to things that which don't. Nothing mysterious about it. Now, let me have a taste.
I want him in my Chaldea. I need to add more chefs. We'll have Emiya, we'll have Boudica, we'll have Cat, and then him.
Not bad. It's not as good as mine, but it passes muster. You can take pride in serving this to anyone who wants it.
Hello, it's me, your dependable transfer speedster. I'm here to pick up your latest processed materials shipment. Okay, time to drive like the wind. DoorDash.
Alright. I'm gonna go check in on my master. I think today's dish came out pretty great. We'll have to see if she agrees.
Nom nom nom. I love her hair.
Hey there, master. How you feeling? Did my cooking cheer you up? Oh ho! Is that a clean plate I spy? I take it that means you liked it? I'd hope so. My naan is delicious on its own. Adding cheese just makes it even better. Well, technically, I just recreated it in data. But hey, as long as it tastes right, that's all that matters. So even my best dish wasn't enough to improve your mood?
It's not about mood, Lancer. I've just always been like this.
My brothers always cheered up whenever they had my cooking. Even when we were banished or when we were going through tough times.
Well, I'm not your sibling.
Of course you're not, master. Still, something doesn't seem right. I'm positive I can still find a way to cheer you up. I just know there's still plenty of room for your mood to improve. Not that I have any real evidence for that.
So you're where you're talking out of your ass.
So before I get to fighting, I'm gonna cook you something guaranteed to cheer you up.
I don't know much about you, but you're perfectly But you're a perfectly strong hero, right? Why not just fight on your own without me?
Ha ha ha. Right now, food takes precedence over fighting. I can't be satisfied with my cooking until I can at least cheer my own master up. I'm not so conceited as to think I'm the greatest chef in the world or anything. But my siblings and everyone at the palace always love my cooking, so I want to do them proud.
What? Were heroic deeds all about food or something?
Beats me. All I can tell you is that my cooking is just as much of a part of who I am as anything else. Anyway, if my prized cheese naan still wasn't enough to put a smile on your face, then I'll just keep trying new dishes until we find something that does. Looks like I don't have enough I mean materials. Well then, we'll just have to go get more.
Go ahead.
Come on, Master. You've gotta come along. That's what the Holy Grail Wars are all about, right?
I'm completely useless. If we get into a fight...
We're not going looking for a fight. I told you, we're just going to get more materials. For the time being, all I'm going to focus on is cooking something that'll make you smile. That's my top priority. The work can wait.
I like this guy. I like his priorities. It's like, I just want to make her smile. I just want to cook. Who cares about the other stuff? This is my goal.
Now, come on, Master. If you don't want to walk, I'll give you a piggyback ride.
Can we protect these two? Aw, man.
The damned battle crease buffoon. Even in this new world, he's still refusing to stay out of my way.
What do you mean he's just cooking? He just wants to be the greatest chef, house husband thing. And now let's do these notes. Look at all the new ones. Lancer, mysterious. Rider. Mysterious. A rider class servant. He may look like the same as Prince of Lanling from Chaldea, but he refers to himself using the warrior's real name, Gao Changgong. Caster. A caster class servant. He may look like Saber Gildere, but... The tentacled creatures he seems to have summoned as familiars have a different appearance than the sea fiends Gildere from Chaldea controls. They are referred to as writhing fiends. And Beam was your favorite character in Mahabharata. Oh, no wonder why you wanted to summon him then. Assassin. True name, Kama. The god of love with the sugarcane bow and arrows of flowers. Kama's another aspect of Mara, the demon king of depravity. She's a lone servant from Chaldea, accompanying master. Berserker. A berserker class servant, true named Duryodhana. One of the figures in the Mahabharata. He is the eldest of the Kauravas, a group of 100 princes born from a giant lump of flesh that was sliced into 100 pieces. He is believed to be the ill-omened child and the incarnation of the demon Kali. It is said that he started the great Kurukshetra war, and that, alongside Karna and Ashwataman, he led the Kauravas. He scaled with the club. What he wishes to gain from the Holy Grail War is everything he's ever wanted. I love that, though. Everything he's ever wanted. Okay, nothing new for Sion. Throwing an elephant at an enemy would be hilarious. Lancer's Master, Mysterious. Rider's Master. Prime AI Transfer, one of the AI types of this world. He's a tall, rugged-looking man, as well as Rider's Master. He calls himself Lainor Gusion. Although he shares a face and name with someone Chaldea's master once knew, it's unclear whether he actually has any relation to the person in question. Caster's Master, Prime AI build, one of the AI types in this world. This arrogant young man is the Master of Caster, who controls mysterious familiars. Berserker's Master. Master Berserker, Duryodhana. He swings a tree around in some of his animations and in here, oh, that is beautiful. Prime AI Repair, one of the AI types in this world. As a Prime AI Repair, she naturally believes it is her duty to heal the wounded and takes pleasure in carrying out the task. Berserker often belittles her. Her servant gave her the name Ayus, which she has taken a liking to. The name means life. Due to the randomizer that was applied to her when she became a master, her directives prompted her to become an active, energetic girl. Despite being an AI, she's interested in the concept of family. Her wishes for when she wins the Holy Grail War is to gain a family of her own.
And again, I'll help you, ma'am.
Prime AI of Defend. Prime AI of Defend, one of the AI types in this world. As a Type D AI who focuses on maintenance, her top priority is safeguarding the peace of the world. This Prime AI is a serious, no-nonsense worker who speaks using only the bare minimum of words necessary. Because she's often assigned to the most dangerous missions compared to other Type Ds, she is dressed in special security armor. In response to Ayus and others' requests, she assigned herself the identifier DX. He and Arjuna were surrounded and had to fight their way out. Arjuna pulled out his bow, and Bhima just uprooted the nearest tree. As one does. Stare. Okay, nothing new for these ones. And then new for Keep AI Type K. Transfer AI Type T is adorable though. And now for terms. Okay, not a new term, not a new term. Not new, not new. Not new. Okay, there's new ones. AI Holy Grail War, System Grail War. A ritual system which is performed to stabilize and repair the Paper Moon world when an abnormality occurs. Each Prime AI becomes a master, who then summons each of their respective servants. The masters in battle until only one master servant pair remains. Oh, grayed out information that's stuff that the player knows but Gouda doesn't. Ah. And however big of a family that she wants, I will help. I will step up. Keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair all participate, while defend does not, as they are needed to continue addressing bugs and other issues even during the System Grail War. As such, the central defend partition becomes a neutral zone, where any violent interference with non-master AIs is strictly prohibited. Combat of any kind is prohibited in the church. Master AIs are, as expected, Ronnie series AIs. However, in an effort to ensure diversity amongst them, and personalities, appearances, and abilities, etc., are run through a randomizer. The master who wins the System Grail War becomes the next central governing AI and gains the authority to customize the world as they like, which amounts to granting one's wish. It can therefore be said that this is a similar yet different expression of a master and servant team fighting for their desires. The most significant factor in determining the winner of the System Grail War is how the AIs utilize their resources to supplement the servant's raiment, their power source. Malignant data. A bug which has manifested in the Paper Moon world. These non-biological creatures destroy the world and harm the AIs living in it. A wide variety of shapes and sizes have been observed. Predicting where and when they will appear is difficult. Discovering and dealing with these malignant factors swiftly is the best way to solve the problem, but no solution has yet been found to prevent them from appearing in the first place. Material. Physical matter in the Paper Moon world serves as a fundamental structure material of this world. Most structures, such as buildings and tools, are composed of these materials. They're combined and processed using programs to create the world's objects and structures. Obviously, AI's bodies are also made up of these materials. To compensate for their natural deterioration, AIs regularly replenish them orally. These materials typically contain supplemental raiment to save time and effort making it a meal for the AIs. However, not much running man is added to the material. Typically, this meal comes in the form of a plain energy bar. Materials are generated, grown, harvested, and packaged by Grow. Then transport distributes them to the various other partitions based on their needs. Materials transported to build are used for construction and tools, while those transported to keep become ingredients for food. And now for the world structure. Ta-da! The paper moon is structured such that this world is composed of 2 disks of different sizes, and its interior is further divided to 6 major partitions. Each partition corresponds to the specific role of the AIs within it. Defend is located in the central area, while repair, transfer, keep, grow, and builds around it. Oh, I guess the map's not gonna have which servants are in each area. Or at least not yet anyways. And now close. Now it's time to choose violence. Yay for violence! Munch munch. It still feels strange consuming material like this. So you say this is what you call flavor? I definitely don't dislike it, but how do I put this? I believe the word you use for this is delicious. It's certainly increasing my happiness by quite a lot. Glad to hear it. You're right, it's delicious. She's like, what is flavor? Anyway, I didn't even know Keep updated the running meant materials like this. I have no proof for this, but I think these new materials must have come into being after the system Grow War began. Keep has a master and servant of their own. They're the ones making these materials. According to my calculations, it is very likely their influence causes change. What do you think? Yeah, that could be it. Hey, have there been any other changes in this world? Even just ones you've heard rumors about? Well, in terms of clear, unmistakable changes, the only other one that comes to mind is that builds type Bs have been generally sluggish lately. Build. That's the area we think Castor is in. The cruel guy who tormented our type Rs and stole their running meant. I wonder if this means he's treating his own build AIs the same way. No, never mind. There's no point in worrying over much about the other area's AIs. We have our own work to focus on. First, we need to replenish our own supply of Runniment. And we'll have to keep an eye out for Castor while we do it. And the other servants too, even more than we have been. I mean, the Runniment we get from these meals is important too. But if we're going to have any hope of putting up a decent fight, we'll need a lot more. Not only that, we need to replenish our supply faster than the other masters and servants can replenish theirs. Ugh. Yay. Is that even possible with a cruel bastard like him? Can we really go faster than someone willing to do that? Is it even possible? So, we're just gonna have to do this. So we're just gonna have to do the best we can. That said, you probably don't know what that entails, so come with me when you're done eating. I'll show you what it really takes to do the kinds of things Repair does. Sounds good. Oh? Hi, Berserker. What's up? Hey, that's mine. I mean, I already got the running man I need, so I guess it's okay, but I was looking forward to saving the last one. What's the big idea? I thought you said you weren't gonna eat.
Buzz off! I just felt like it okay. You can't fight an empty stomach. Besides, the food's not responsible for who cooked it. Like they say, waste not, want not. I'm going to win this time. I have to, no matter what it takes. And to do that, I'm going to need all the strength I can get. I refuse to lose to that cowardly bastard again.
Munch, munch, chomp, swallow.
That wasn't nearly enough. But there's only so much we can get from eating. Come on, we need to get our hands on more Runniment. Stat.
Why are you so fired up all of a sudden? You're kind of freaking me out. Well, I guess it's okay. We must have finally gotten through to him. Yes, I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, I kinda doubt that's all there is to it. Okay, let's go give this our all. Although, in our case, it's a little hard to do that without any damaged AIs to repair. Of course, we don't want anyone to get damaged, so in general, we just have to wait until someone shows up, but Request. We need help. A pack of malicious data has appeared on Repair's outskirts. A few of the Type Rs who first encountered them have suffered moderate damage. One Type D is currently doing her best to fend them off. Oh my, that's terrible. We better go help them out. Come on. That must be them. I don't recognize some of those creatures though. But I guess our job is the same as it was on our way back from Defend yesterday. Beat enemies, leave AIs, in our debt. Forcing kindness on others, helping without asking permission, saving people whether they want it or not. That may well be a lovely kind of indulgence. A delicious depravity in its own right. And that's my specialty. Make sure you watch me closely, Master. You might just find yourself wanting to end up the same way. Oh, and don't forget to praise me if I do a good job, okay? I will praise you. I will praise you all you want, girl. And away we go. But yeah, depending how long the next section is after this. Because I do want to try summoning a bit. Just a bit tonight, and if I can't get tonight, then tomorrow. Because maybe my luck is still building up. I gotta go to build my luck. But I don't want to go to build my luck. Or maybe I do want to go to build, I can't tell. For now, I choose violence. Yeah, Nana Scuffia, totally. And you know, do this. More. Time to see how this goes. Dear. How tall am I? With shoes? At least, like around 5'2". Without shoes, 5 foot. Yes, I wear thick-ish stuff just to be a little bit taller. Oh shoot, I gave it to the wrong person. Oh, my bad. Oops. Oh, that buff would have been so nice earlier for... Oh well. You know, just take this. And take this. You know, that's nice. That's good. That's good enough. I lied, it's not good enough. You know what, just take this too. I'm gonna use all Buster anyways. And ta-da! Even more powerful. Look at all these buffs for days. Not bunk. Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of too late now anyways because the semester's been over for like a couple weeks at this point, but I never got a grade for my gotcha paper. I am like a bit offended. I wanted to know how my paper was about gotcha games, but no. The grade book was never updated. Like, well, maybe I don't want to know, but I still want to know. Repair partition outskirts. So yay for passing, but my gotcha paper. Teacher, I wanted to know how confused you'd be. So incredibly tragic. More running mint. This would seem an opportune moment to speak, Misaki. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I got 100% in that case. Do you not think there's something strange about her? About who? Comma. Since you two have a connection, there's no question of her being your servant. Even so, something about her seems off to me. Do we know for sure that she's the same Comma from Chaldea? What do you mean? I confess to certain shame in admitting this, but I cannot yet clearly articulate what it is that is bothering me about her. None of the lines of thought I have thus far pursued pursued have reached any actionable conclusions. However, it feels like she is more direct, forthcoming, less guarded than usual. But really, what it all comes down to is that something is different about her, on the inside rather than the outside. For the life of me, I cannot shake that thought. You think? I don't know if I see it. I've actually been having the same feeling. You think? Yes, I do. I do not have a clear answer yet, but there is something we're not yet seeing there. Whatever it is, it seems you have not yet found the answer either. She obeys your orders and her abilities remain unchanged. So, for the moment, it is simply something to keep an eye on. But please keep in mind that our key to winning this Holy Grail war, a war we absolutely must win, is also a significant unknown variable. A variable like that has the potential to throw all other expected parameters of a formula out of whack. Hey, what are you two talking about all by yourselves? I don't know why, but it's kind of pissing me off. Humph. No wait, I do know why. Haven't you got something to say to me after I got all that Ronnie meant for us? Great job, Kama. You did amazing. That was great, Kama. I'm glad you're here with me. Great job, Kama. You did amazing. This Kama is so much sweeter than the other Kama. She's about as sweet as her summer self in a way. Well, this turned out to be a good example of what we do here. Whenever someone's hurt, we rush over to fix them up good as new. If the threat's still around, it's usually a good idea to contact the Type Ds and defend, but...
We need all the running men we can get right now. Why share? In fact, think we can get anyone else in our depth.
Hello. I have a transfer telegram from some Type Ds a little ways away from here. I'm supposed to deliver it to the nearest group of capable fighters. A new threat has appeared at these coordinates. We're currently under attack by an enemy we do not recognize. It is not malicious data.
Think it's a servant.
I don't know. In the meantime, we better check it out. Tell us those coordinates, please. You got it, but I was hoping I might get a little something extra as a reward for all this hard work. Glance. Mana transfer. Alright, you want a tip, huh? Fine, here you go. Oh, cute! Now it's on her bag. This one gets a bag charm. I like how she's just giving them all different flower accessories. Perfect. These flowers are really trending right now. Okay, let's be on our way. Be careful. We're almost certainly heading into more combat. I want more combat. More bond.
The hell are those things?
Shadow servants? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're not AIs. They kind of look like servants, but I don't think they actually are. Hold on. Remember what DX, the Prime AI Defend, told us? She mentioned they had previously encountered forms of aggressive data which resembled human-shaped shadows. Maybe that is what these are?
Oh, looks like they want to throw down. Well, whatever they are, if they're going after AIs too, they ought to be a good way to break in the Roniment. Come on, the sooner we beat these things, the sooner we'll have more AIs in our depth.
What a savage. I like that though. More depth collection. Hehehe. The more the merrier.
Okay.
たくさんいるのね。
Oh, not too scary. No fear.
どこから続きたい？
Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna give that to her. And let me just bonk you a little bit more. Because why not? And then even more power. Thank you, Jason. Jason, you're the greatest. You the MVP, my dude.
映るわ。壊せばいいの？灰に。そう、いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよ。ロードレスキャメロット。
Okay, that's pretty good damage.
あなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。得点がね、悪かったわね。
Sorry for being such a ditz.
もう
Falls and crushes the enemies.
おかわり。
Ah, yes, what a ditz. Look at all these beautiful bond points. Mmm, yummy. What the hell were those things? The black haze made it hard to tell, but they seemed familiar. It was hard to tell, but I recognized those attacks. What attacks? They seem familiar. They looked friend-shaped.
You think? It was over so quickly I could barely make out anything. Gahaha!
I would like to examine their remains more closely. Would you help me, Ayus? Yes, of course. Let's see. I think they're around here somewhere. Hey, Master, got a sec? There's something we should talk about, and I'd like to keep it between us. Remember what I told you before about Sion? Is she really the Sion we know? Don't you think she's a little too cool and collected? Hell, for all we know, she might actually have something... she might actually have everything all figured out already, and she's just pretending to investigate. It's not just that she looks different, she's acting like a whole other person too. I'm not saying we were ever great friends, we weren't, but I've seen her in the command room plenty of times. So I know she's an alchemist who loves her work to an almost irritating degree and who always seems cheerfully unfazed no matter what's going on. And always keeps herself at arm's length from the rest of Chaldea despite that cheerful act. And you can never tell what she's really thinking. I always suspected there was something more to her than she was letting on. But if nothing else, she wasn't ever quite the sort of super serious, stuck-up-her-ass scientist you usually expect. Stick-up-her-ass scientist you usually expect. It is funny though. They really are both suspicious of each other. Think about it. Has she even laughed out loud once since we got here? Sion's always been pretty serious, but she did seem more good-natured at Chaldea. The seriousness is nothing new, but I guess she was more laid back than before. Exactly, so I'm thinking... maybe she's just pretending to be Sion. So if you ask me, you should be a little more careful around her. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. I was just debating Master about what kind of love suits her best. You never know when someone might realize they have a very, very specific desire they just need fulfilled. Yeah, my specific desire is summoning Durga tonight. Nothing important then, as I calculated. Is there a chance of us getting along better? Think we could at least be a little less formal with each other? Is there any chance of us getting along better? You mean you want me to treat you two like friends? I guess I do, yeah. That'll not be happening. I could never be your friend, I'm not qualified. What? Now let us talk about something more constructive. Unfortunately, I was not able to glean any useful information from those Shadow's remains. The only good news is that we were able to restock a bit since they turn out to be data structures containing rudiment. Data structures containing rudiment? Isn't that... Yes, given the structure of this world and its beings, this means they were similar to servants. However, they're not actually servants. We still face many unanswered questions, so we will need to keep investigating. That right? Well, I'll leave that to you. You do seem to know a lot more than I do. And in all kinds of areas. So hey, if we're done here, why don't we head back? Maybe now's a good time to make our way back. So hey, if we're done, let's go. Hey, good night, and thank you for the gotcha luck. Hehehe. Good point. Excursions like this aren't the only way to collect rudiment. There'll also be AIs bringing the repair tasks to our base, like with the Master Rider. But why don't we try contacting our base first and checking, especially since we really don't want to waste time right now. We did a lot to improve security after what happened yesterday, so we should be able to reach them just fine. Hello? Do you read me? Did they not answer?
What is it? Don't tell me they're under attack again.
No, it's not that. The base is fine. They also mentioned that no damaged AIs have come by. But that might be changing soon, and in a big way. Actually, they said one of the transfer AIs delivered an official request for aid that said, large numbers of damaged AIs detected in Grow. We know we're in the middle of a system Grail war, but if possible, please send help. Bro. That's where the Saber is, right? We haven't seen anything from them so far. It's about as far as repair as you can get. Grow is located on the opposite side of Defend. If nothing else, given its location, it seems like it will probably not be a direct threat to us, but... Ooh! First note for Section 5. The other area next to...
The other area next to Grow is Keep, where Lancer is. Is this his doing? It's possible, definitely possible. Keep's bound to need materials from Grow to do their cooking. Yeah, it's gotta be him. He's finally making his move. Wait, let's think about this. Maybe this is a good chance to go on the offensive. The soft-hearted assassins group and I just finished stocking up on rudiment. And the way I see it, the other AIs have time to request aid. Means they still have resources to spare. Which means the Saber hasn't lost yet. In fact, they might be duking it out right this minute, so if all goes well, it could be 3 against 1. If we strike now, we might even win. In fact, this could be our only chance.
What is it, Berserker? Is something wrong?
Wrong, of course something's wrong. There are people out there who need help. And we have the means to provide that help, so isn't it incumbent upon us to do just that?
Hang on, where'd that come from? Did you get hit on the head in that fight or something?
No, nothing like that. I just couldn't live with myself if I ignored a request for help, that's all. Now, come on. Time is of the essence, right? We can't afford to waste any by heading back to our base first. So let's head straight to Grow from here. Hurry!
Oh, there's definitely more to this than you're letting on. Alright then, while you're off playing hero, I think we'll take our time and solidify our own position.
Aw, crap.
What was that? I'm not sure Caster's behind this, but it could be him. There's a chance Caster is slaughtering more eyes. If there are people out there who need help, then... I can't ignore people who need help. Then... Let me guess, you can't just ignore them. Well, I knew this was coming. Just as I calculated.
Phew, I mean, that's a spirit, of course. I could expect no less from my chosen allies. You've earned some proper praise from yours truly. Great job!
He's not exactly subtle, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy either. You know, for all his faults, I just can't bring myself to dislike him.
Alright, now that everything's settled, let's get going. Keep your guard up. Things are about to get serious. But whatever happens, we're going to win. We have to.
Let's go! It can't be that bad of a fight. Grow partition farmland. Aw, yeah. At least the first part, and then maybe some summoning depending how long it takes for the first one. Forbidden secret chamber. Do not enter. Oh, why is it forbidden? Oh my goodness, let's go in. This sign can't stop me, for I can't read. I didn't see no do not enter sign. What are you talking about? What sign? Stare. Oh, cute! Okay, I really love their outfits. Ooh! Hello, familiar face! Hello, ma'am! Who I totally do not recognize. Oh, look, she has her little overalls and her little notebook. Can we keep her? I want to keep everyone except for Caster's Master. And maybe Rider's Master. Cute! This is great. Just look at all these wonderful materials. Yay! Pachi 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 pachi, clapping. There goes our leader, looking smug again. I don't mind it though. She really loves her job. I get it, makes me want to show her all our best materials. I'll help her with her harvest however I can. Dear. Say, do you know where Saber is? I want her to take a look at these too. I love this. Random Sakura. I think she went on patrol. I see. She really does take her job seriously, doesn't she? I know she's just trying to help to keep Grow safe, but I wish she'd try to know everyone a little better. Everyone here better. Including me. I mean, we're master and servant for CPU's sake. Pouty face. Oh, Saber's back. Hi, Saber. Ah. And of course they're together. I love it. I love you in every universe kind of thing. Aww. Oh, welcome back, Saber. Did you find anything amiss? No. Sakura, just so you know. Sakura? Oh right, that's my name, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really do appreciate you naming me after the cherry blossom design on my clothes. Aww. She even named her Sakura. She gave the name to her. That is so sweet. If she has any memories of her rider form, being summoned must have been like, oh my goodness, it's my time to redeem what happened between us. Ta-da! I love this. All Sakura. I'm just still not used to having a name yet. Anyway, what is it?
It's nothing important. I just want to let you know that a sudden reveal of the material you're hiding behind your back isn't going to elicit much of a reaction from me. How many times have you tried to surprise me with the giant materials at this point? You should understand by now that I can't react the way you want. You're wasting your time.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. Oh, and Sakura just wants to surprise her by making with her giant crops. Okay, that's adorable. Like, check this out. No? Aww. So cute! Okay, knowing that she was summoned by Sakura, I really need Saber Medusa. I mean, oh, mysterious Saber. I just stopped by to make my regularly scheduled report. I'll be heading back out right away. Wait, look at this newly processed material we got from Keep. Have you ever seen anything like it? I think they process it in a way similar to cooking, or at least something like it. I think it's called bread, or a naan. Anyway, it's got a little running mint in it too, so I'm sure you can make good use of it. Why don't you at least replenish your running mint before you go? I already did that earlier.
Alright.
Isn't it fascinating, knowing the materials we make can be turned into things like this? I'd kind of like to learn how to make this, but I guess that would be stepping on Keep's toes a bit.
Okay, I'm done eating. I'm leaving.
Already? Alright, see you later then.
Sakura, I know you care a lot about Grow. I also know how much you hope nothing bad will happen to it, or the work you do here. So that's my goal. I'm your servant, so I'm going to do everything I can to make your wish come true. But that doesn't make us friends. We might look to be a similar age, but that is just how we appear. There's no point in us trying to be friendly.
No, you guys are besties.
More than besties.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I still feel like...
I'm going now. Do your job, Sakura, and I'll do mine.
Well, back to work, I guess. This lot seems like it should have tons of big materials, so I better psych myself up. Okay, I really like that. The psyching up pose and face. Oh, she's so precious. Look at how cute she is. Like, it's nice seeing her with Saber, but there's just something about that psych up face that's just adorable. Ooh, that's your time to get serious pose, isn't it, leader? The legendary pose you only do when you're hyped up. It's been a long time since I've seen you do that. I bet that means today will be a good day. Come on, don't be weird. I was just psyching myself up a little. I mean, I guess you could say it's become kind of a habit, but still.
This is for the best. It must be. I don't know why, but something really is telling me not to get too close to her. So I'm sure this is for the best.
Huh?
Whoa there.
See? I knew she'd show up.
A servant and their master. Hey there, I'm Lancer. Pardon the intrusion. Let's see, looks like you're packing a sword, so I'm guessing you're Saber. Pretty small sword, though.
It may be small, but it's plenty sharp enough to kill you. Care to see for yourself? Okay, another awesome fight thing, though.
Don't do this, Lancer. It's impossible. You haven't got a chance. Not with me as your master.
I'm a useless, hopeless sinner. I don't deserve to win. I only deserve to be punished.
Just kidding. Don't worry, I've got a weapon on me, sure, but I'm not here to fight. Especially not when it looks like you're missing your master.
Huh?
What are you saying? You're a servant in a Holy Grail war, aren't you? Of course I am, but right now, I've got more important things to worry about. Before we fight, we eat. Food's the most important thing, you know. Like they say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. And in my case, I can't fight until I fed my master something so good, it snaps her out of her funk. And that's why I'm here. I need ingredients, not a fight. So put your sword away, Saber. Are you an idiot? Do you really believe anyone would fall for that? Well, I'm gonna need you to, or we're really not gonna get anywhere. Okay, how about this? Why are you just sitting on the ground? Saber, call your master here. I never lie. Let me talk to your master. They'll see that I mean what I say. So you really are an idiot.
Now I get it. They must be trying to keep me busy. Ah yes, keep me busy, me. Keep me busy here. So another unit can go after Sakura.
Huh?
I told you this wouldn't work. Let's just go home. Sakura! What is it, Saber? You look like you've just seen a ghost or something. You're okay. That's a relief, but no. I can't let my guard down yet. I might have just beat them here. There's an enemy in the area. We should take you from here just to be safe. Ah, well...
There we go. I'm gonna put you down now, okay?
Why you just press your head like that, you big jerk? Okay, this is actually cute too. I am curious about the new girl. Master of Lancer, because I do like her hair. I'm gonna think about... Lancer. How did he get here so quickly? He couldn't have followed me. I was going as fast as I could. Unless... he's as fast as I am?
What's with the look? Oh yeah, I've got a little protection from the wind, so I'm not as slow as I maybe look.
So you used me to find out where my master was?
No, you just ran off without saying anything. Besides, I only asked you to get your master. I didn't say I was going to wait there for you. So when you just ran off, I figured you were showing me the way, so I followed. But never mind that, it's not important anyway. Hey there, are you Saber's master?
Yes. You don't need to speak with them, Sakura. Just stand back.
I keep telling you, I'm not here to fight. I'm a cook first and foremost. And I can't do any cooking in this world without materials. So I came here to get some. Since you're the ones growing everything, you ought to have some premium quality stuff, right?
Cooking? Does this mean you made those new materials going around?
Oh, did you try one? Good stuff, right?
Aw, he's an honest boy then. It was delicious. Just thinking about it sends me over the moon.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, well I'm glad to hear that even AIs like my cooking. But it hasn't been enough to cheer my melancholy master here. And since you want to make the best food, you need the best ingredients, I figured I'd come right to the source.
During the war the Pandavas were fighting, Ashwatthama's father, Drona, Krishna suggested shouting that Ash was dead to hurt his morale. They couldn't lie about something like that, so Bhima ran off and killed an enemy elephant that he knew was named Ashwatthama, and then came back and said it. Ah! Of course. I see. Are you buying this, Sakura? You actually believe him? Well, if he was trying to fool us, I don't think this is the kind of thing he would be saying. Plus, if he wanted to fight, I'm sure he would have attacked you before he came back here. And then there's a wonderful smell. Do you smell it? Well, yes I do. So I think he's telling the truth about being a cook. And as a prime AI of Grow, it's my job to provide materials to keep for them to use. Just so we're clear, I'm not the one asking for them. Besides, remember what I said earlier? I was just hoping someone to keep would teach me how to cook. There's so many things I want to know, so why don't we try taking him at his word, Saber? I took you for timid. You're far more stubborn and stupid than I realized. Hey, don't call me stupid. You don't make a move without my permission, so much as I look at her in a way I don't like, and I'll kill you. No, not only you. I might just start with your master.
Fine by me.
Well, it's not by me. No, wait, if anyone's dying here, it's going to be me. I can tell.
Hey, I was just agreeing to them giving us the ingredients I want. You're not dying anytime soon, not with me protecting you. This is great. I can already feel the wind changing. Okay, let's get to it. Show me the best materials you've got.
Come to think of it, this might be the first time anyone has ever so aggressively pursued quality material. Okay, I'm going to do the very best I can to help you. Huh. I'm still not sure exactly what kind of material you think is best, but I can at least start by showing you to our warehouse. You'll find all our best materials in there, ready to be shipped out.
That sounds great. Thanks.
Everyone is so adorable in this place, except for Caster Guys. Caster Guys are the only bonkable ones. Everyone else is pretty wholesome.
Oh ho! You really do have plenty to choose from here. This is promising. You've got all kinds of ingredients I've never seen before. But the mark of a good chef is your ability to tell what'll make a good dish even before it's cooked. Now, let's see what you've got. Stare.
Those are the materials I'm proudest of over there. I hope he's satisfied with them.
It looks to me like he's just rummaging through them without any real thought. For all we know, this whole thing could be a ruse to lower the material's value. How far are we willing to trust him? Now he's sniffing them. He may well lick them next, if we let him. He might even take a bite out of them.
Oh, there'll be more Beema later.
Would it just be better if I killed him before he got the chance?
No, take it easy. If he actually licks or bites any of it, we'll have him pay. Even if he does, it only affects one lot. I think this is just what he does to assess quality.
I hope he doesn't take too long.
Excuse me. You're Lancer's master and keeps Prime AI, right?
Probably.
Probably?
Our personalities are randomly assigned to us. I think something must have gone wrong with mine because I don't have nearly the sense of duty other AIs do. And as far as I can remember, I never did. Hell, if anything, I don't even feel like I deserve to be a master in a Holy Grail War at all. I wonder what's going on. Now that I've met you and seen how capable you are, it's clearer than ever. I can't cover it up anymore. Not that I was ever really trying to. I think there are fundamental bugs in my programming as both an AI and master. Oh, you think so? You don't look bugged to me. Yeah, I do.
But, alright, I almost forgot to ask you. What's your name? I'm Sakura. Saber came up with that for me.
Me? I don't have a name. Yes, you do.
Lancer.
You said you felt that it was your name, right? Don't hide it. Names are important.
The blushy face.
Hey, this one's got a great shape. How's it smell? Oh ho, nice.
Is that like a what kind of sea, like che? Ke? I'm gonna guess ke?
Carajera.
Or it could be a se. These are so difficult in names. It could be ka, cha, sa. Okay, sa. Sarajera? That's a lovely name.
If you say so.
So, did you try Lancer's cooking too, Sarajera? It's really delicious, isn't it? So Lancer's been cooking it himself? It's so good. I've been hoping he would teach me how to make it as well.
I bet he would if you asked him. He's a really weird servant.
Okay, yeah, that would be. A se.
He hasn't fought a single battle since he was summoned.
All he does is cook and make me eat what he makes. Oh my. I get the sense you really like him, but don't want to say it, right? Being able to eat his delicious cooking whenever you want. It almost sounds like you're bragging about a doting boyfriend. Anyway, Saber's a great servant too. She's pretty curt most of the time, but she's actually really sweet. It's like, oh, you and your boyfriend are adorable. Well, me and my girlfriend are also cute as well. Anytime I do anything even slightly dangerous, she stands behind me and keeps watch over.
Sakura.
Guess that means I should keep my big mouth shut. I'm sorry, I'm not usually this talkative. But the type Gs tend not to be much for conversation, so I'm enjoying this talk quite a bit.
You're weird. You do know I'm an enemy master, right? And still, you're talking to me like we're friends.
We were all AIs that only existed to perform our assigned function before we were given these pseudo-personalities. So I think each of us has some aspects to our own personalities that are at least a little irrational or peculiar. I honestly just want to try talking with you, even if you're an enemy master. I know that doesn't change the fact that we're rivals, but so what? Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we can't also be friends, right? Does it? I'm not sure I have any business being anyone's friend. Prime AI, master, someone's friend. Doesn't matter what, I've never felt anything like I've done so far has ever qualified me to be anything more than I am. So far? Now who's saying weird things? We didn't even exist until the randomizer made us into masters, right? So who cares if you made a mistake or two in your past AI life? You really think so? Yes, I do. So don't worry about whether you're qualified or not.
You're weird.
So wholesome.
Here we go. These are the best materials I've seen yet. Size, sheen, both perfect. I'll take the whole lot. Sorry, am I interrupting something?
No, not at all. It's fine. Yes, we were just having a little chat. It was very productive.
Well, hey, glad to hear it. Anyway, I can pay you in Roniment, right?
Duh.
Here you go.
Oh my, so much? Are you sure you're not giving us an advantage here?
Well, I did just drop out of nowhere. It's only fair I pay a little extra.
Oh, thank you very much. Here, Saber. Why don't you take some too? I don't need all this.
You do know you just gave us, your enemies, a significant advantage, right? Are you sure you know what you're doing, Lancer? Are you just that confident you can beat me, even with a handicap like this? Man, you're really itching for a fight, aren't you? Like I said, I'm not planning to fight anyone for a while. I won't be doing anything but cooking until I finally put a smile on my master's face. And how long is a while? Like it or not, we're still participants in this Holy Grail war. You will eventually have to fight. How long is a while beats me. Personally, I think we could all stand to take our time with this war. You and me, yes, but everyone else too. We should all eat our fill, really make sure our bellies are full. Then once we have nothing better to do, we can hold a big tournament or something to work off the food. Anyway, we'll be on our way now. I've got to use these choice ingredients to make my greatest dish ever. Heh heh heh. Just you wait, Master, this time. I'm really gonna blow your socks off.
I told you, don't expect me to wait for that. Well, goodbye. A while means until she smiles. I was hoping to ask Lancer about cooking, but I couldn't work up the nerve. I don't blame you, and I would have done whatever it took to stop you if you tried. This had better not happen again. It'll be challenging enough to keep you safe during this Holy Grail war without you putting yourself in harm's way like you did here. You think I was in danger?
Oh please, you can't seriously be thinking of them as actual friends now. If you are, you're far too naive for your own good.
Maybe. I guess I just love Grow more than anything. So, I can't help but have a soft spot for anyone who appreciates it, and the quality of her materials.
Well, you should work on that. They're the only other Holy Grail War participants we've met so far. We can't expect the others to be like them. We're lucky this ended peacefully. That is all it was, though. Luck. Should this happen again, there's no tell.
Of course.
Goodbye, wholesomeness.
What was that? Hey, come in. What happened over there? We're in trouble. We're under attack. It's a servant. No. Well, that's a good cliffhanger. And now just summon. I'll give a few summons tonight, and then the rest is for tomorrow if anything. Let's start off with the one paid. In each area. One paid per area. Berserker? Beowulf. Hello, sir. Okay. Well. Alrighty. I guess I'll accept that. That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh man, though, all the saber faces. Gosh darn it here. Okay, student council president. I was excited for a bit too. Okay, Okita say J Soji, you entertain me. Of course, I'd want. And Bunny Toria, come on, Bunny Toria. She tempts me because summer and Bunny. Okay, got myself some covering fire. I love Cammy. More Cammy, please. If only. Lancer. Dear Muid. Hello, sir. Ta-da! And now Bima. Maybe Bima will come home right now. I wish. Instead I got some phantasmal species. Hello, hello. And now to go here. Time to summon a bit. Let's do 2 tonight. And then I can claim the other Saint Course for tomorrow. 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. That sounds good. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. Hello, Zangjue. Dapper old man. Oh, necromancy dude. I do like you, you're cool. Art of the poisonous snake. Punchy punchy man. Potion of youth. Delicious. Bronze link manipulator. Anyone want one of these? No? Okay. Force of Eclosion. Ayy. Yeah, that's a nice one. And now I got to go to the temple. I gotta pay my respects. And ask the gods for some gacha luck. And then afterwards say hello to the student council president. while going under the sun even though it's nighttime now. It's your have-not.
Henry Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh? Hey, Durga! Yo, okay, that works out. I get to stay? Or I get to go at Bima? Well.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey, pretty lady. Hi. Hey, girl.
進行融合型殲滅女神ルルガー当女神は魔を滅するために存在します
Goddess of Annihilation.
運用には十分な注意を払ってください
I'm fine with this. You know, this works out good. This is beautiful. I like this. This is a good day. Yeah, I'm stopping at here. I just used up my luck, as you can probably tell. Literally, right at the end. Okay, this sounds terrible, but I kind of want to try more. Actually, no. I'll resist. I can be good. Instead, let's look at the Forest of Eclosion. Oh my goodness, look at this familiar figure who we totally do not know who it is at all. The precipice of Black Night. Tiny insects spread among the trees, rise and take flight. Their destination isn't a pool of dirty cleaning water. It's simply the gentle, warm spring breeze whistling into the forest. I would want her. I would want more. Though she might just spook me on some of the single pulls, so I can resist a tiny bit, just like how Kotomine spooked me, which is hilarious. I'm like, gosh darn it, Kotomine. Like, oh my goodness, I'm amazed. Durga and Duryodhana were mean. Especially you, sir. You could have come home as well. Like, oi, dude. Bro. But instead, Beowulf. Beowulf's like, sup? I heard you wanted a berserker? So yeah, I did. Hi, Beowulf, you know. It's fine, you can spook me, I guess. We be chill. But Duryodhana, oi. Sir. Purple boys. Why? You play hard to get, purple boys. You. I can think, though. I have, like, a day. I'm not gonna push my luck tonight. I can resist decently. So out of the Sakura faces, I need Passion Lip. Passion Lip's avoiding me. Maybe when she comes back I can try more for her. Because I think she's the only one I'm missing. Got BB Summer, Melt, Summer Melt, Kama, Summer Kama, Durga, but no Passion Lip. Yeah, she's the only one. Wait, I also have King Protea too. So yeah, only Passion Lip. I just gotta show my passion, and then eventually Passion Lip will come home. Parvati was the last one you got, weirdly? Huh. Oh yeah, there was Parvati as well. But hey, you know, I feel good. And she's the only one in the regular pool. It's a good thing she eventually spooked in that case. Or else, gosh darn it. But I feel pretty good for now. You know, I'll celebrate by giving some fried rice. There should be fried rice left, I think. I doubt they ate it all. Dad made like a big pot by the time I was going back to my room. So woohoo, victory meal. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your epic gacha luck. I am happy with Durga. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Maybe she wanted some fried rice too. It's kimchi fried rice. Then again, Sakura here was talking about food, so maybe the love of food.